Hey guys, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you? Awesome.
I'm awesome. Valentine's Day, right? No? No one had a good Valentine's? Hey Ben, I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing up here. All right. All right, so this is a delay tactic. Yeah, but my jokes were told, so what do you say, or what do you call a fish with no eyes? What do you call an overused joke?
Yeah. What do you call an overused joke?
That too. It's kind of funny how it's all in the same, right? Do 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 do. That'll work? We're good? Yay! Play slideshow. All right. So we had Valentine's Day this past week, right? And we're in the whole love story. Happy birthday. So we're in the love story, and last week we talked about Samson and Delilah, right? And how that was a bad example of a relationship. And well, with Valentine's Day, I wanted to give you guys a little special Valentine's Day video clip, so enjoy. There's your Valentine's Day present from me to you. Aww. So tonight we're going to talk about Mary and Joseph. And Jen did such a wonderful job with the Cliff Notes version of Samson and Delilah that I decided to steal the idea. So we're going to run through the story of Mary and Joseph. And no, this isn't about Christmas, right? We're going to learn about their relationship with each other, right? So they were engaged to be married. And engagement back in those days was a legally binding contract. So they're engaged, and they were, there we go. And Mary is visited by an angel Gabriel, right? And Gabriel tells her that she's going to be pregnant with Jesus, and also her relative Elizabeth is pregnant with John the Baptist, right? So then she goes and visits Elizabeth, which is about an 80-mile trek, I believe it was. So quite a walk. Gone for about 3 months, comes back pregnant and runs into Joseph, right? So what does Joseph do? He originally planned to quietly end the engagement, right? Because if he did it publicly and divorced her, because that's what it would have been, Mary would have been possibly stoned for cheating on Joseph. Yeah, not that kind of stone, like big boulder stoned. Die stoned, yeah. Oh, wait, that didn't sound right either. So after Jesus is born, right, about 2 years later, some wise men, magi, show up at their door, and they're told about Herod, and Joseph has a dream. And the dream is with an angel telling him to get out of town, literally, like run away to Egypt. And then, after Herod dies, he has one last dream, come back. So tonight I wanted to talk about two aspects of their relationship. The first was how they trusted in God as part of the relationship. So Mary and Joseph's plans were interrupted pretty severely in their planning stages, right? They're at home, they're a newly engaged couple. Joseph is adding on to the house because when you're engaged, that's your prep time for your marriage, right? So he's adding on a new wing to his parents' house for their new life together. And then all of a sudden the census comes through, right? And they get this news, and Mary gets the news that from Gabriel that she is going to be pregnant with Jesus. And Mary, in her amazing humbleness and understanding, takes Gabriel at his word. She asks why or how can this happen? But it's not like she's questioning God. She trusts in him, and he trusts in the plan that he has for her, and goes and visits Elizabeth with all of this running through her head, but trusting in the plan all along. And then on Joseph's side, he trusted what the angel told him in the dream, right? That Jesus was the Son of God. That she didn't go cheat on him. When I was actually studying this as a sidebar, I found out that the Roman soldiers were only about 4 miles out of town. So if it was me in my head, I would have been going, she's gone for 3 months, comes back pregnant, and there's all these guys around, and I would have flipped out, right? But no, Joseph trusts in God's plan for what they're about to experience. And my heart's still racing from the wee shine. Woo! So they trust where God leads them through all of this. They are living together, raising Jesus for a couple years, and then Joseph has another dream, and they flee to Egypt. And through all of this, together, they didn't question God or his plan, right? But not only were they trusting in God's and together in their relationship, they were trusting in each other. And so when Mary came back, sorry, Chris, bless you. Excuse me. So they were trusting in each other also, right? Mary came back pregnant, and Joseph trusted that what she was telling to him was the truth. And he loved her so much that he didn't want to expose her to all of the laughter and fun that they're having in the front row here. The issues that would have come up in publicly divorcing her. So what did that mean for Joseph, though? By not divorcing her, like I said previously, the engagement was a legally binding contract, right? Basically being married without being married. So what he did was it looked like he was unable to wait until marriage. And by that, taking some of the disgrace that would have been on Mary onto himself. Excuse me. So that trust that they had in each other was amazing. And then going through all the dreams that Joseph had, and going to Egypt, and Mary not questioning what was going on. She got up, packed up her stuff, and left with him. No questions asked. And then they settle into Egypt. Herod dies. Joseph has another dream, right? And he says, all right, we can go back home. And again, she doesn't, all right, let's go. And halfway home, Joseph's like, oh, we are going to go off to Nazareth instead, which was like being in Chicago and moving to Podunk, Iowa. So it was a radical shift for them, and it was something that was unexpected in their travels, and yet Mary still didn't question their plans together, and she trusted Joseph with what was going on. So with this trust with each other, I was thinking we need a good on-stage example of couples trusting one another. Since I can't do that, since my wife's not here, Neil, could you two come up here? Yes, Neil's, well, his multiple personality disorder we don't talk about, but, so Neil, come over here. We're doing trust falls again.
But she can't catch me.
So Neil, I just want you to stand right over here. Just keep looking forward, okay? And trust your lovely girlfriend. Trust her because she's going to catch you, all right?
I think we should make her fall.
No, Neil, she's going to catch you. Don't worry about the plan, all right? She's got a good plan laid out here.
I have McDonald's for lunch. I'm having a fat day.
She's very strong. Don't worry about it. So, please cross your arms in front of you like you just died. All right. So what I'm going to have is, Ellen, I want you to tell Neil when you're ready to catch him, all right? So just tell Neil that to fall when you're ready, okay? No.
Neil, I'm too far away. I can't catch you. Oh. I magically teleported. You can fall now. No, I promise you, you can fall. Why would I make you hurt yourself? I mean, really. Neil, just fall backwards.
See, I wanted to, you did a good example though, because when we, I just lost, there we go. We have a tendency when we hear something, even if it's from somebody we care about a lot, our mind goes, there's no way I'm doing that, right? You're too far away, I'm not falling. Thanks guys, you can go back to your seat. So I wanted you guys to, thanks Neil. I wanted you to kind of see the doubts that easily creep into your mind, right? And something as simple as a trust fall can easily blow up into bigger issues in a relationship. But right now, I would like you guys to go to team time. Yeah. So why is this so important? Why do we look to people like this in the Bible for a way to look at our relationships with others? So I thought that it would be nice to give you guys a little GT history lesson. So back in 2000, a long time ago, I met my gorgeous wife, Laura. So we were in a children's museum, and we were in a structure with a net. It was pretty cool. So in 2000, I met my future wife, and she was a special ed teacher, which is fitting, yes. But it wasn't something that I would have naturally thought about profession-wise as a good match with an engineer, other than what Barry just said, that it was fitting for me. So we dated and got engaged, and then 7 years later, in 2007, my little guy Ryan was born, and it is creepy. It was very it was a shock to the system when Ryan was first born, but I didn't see back then what God was doing in my life. That what He was doing was putting us together for a reason, and that by trusting in His will for us, it gave us the ability to know how to work with Ryan. He was born with a cleft lip and palate. He was born with, actually it was a microduplication of some chromosome, I don't remember. But it was, he's my little mutant. But it was a time that without her in my life, I would not have been able to get through. And that, seeing that now, and I'm telling you guys that whatever you're going through in relationships, good, bad, God has a plan for it. And I wanted to show you this example just because he's an awesome young man, and he's growing up because of my wife and the stuff that she was able to work with him daily. It's been amazing, and I could not have done it without her, and I couldn't have done it without God putting her there in my life. So on that note, Crave, if you want to come up, I think you guys have one more Valentine's Day-ish. Two. One worship and one Valentine's Day present.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yes, you can say that.
Crave, everyone.